Rusky's Crypto Cave here, and today we're going to go out in the shed and flip the fans around on the older Octomonitor case with the CMP 100 210s, because right now, have them pulled up, it is currently 77 degrees outside. The shed temps are, I think the exhaust side is right around 100, somewhere around there. Let's see, last I looked they were. Yeah, 99.6. If you can see it, a little bit of a glare, but 99.6 on the exhaust side. And as you can see, this card here, 69 degrees, getting a little toasty. So we need to get that thing to cool down a little bit. I did downclock it a little bit as well, just so it uses a slightly less power. And intake side is 82.8, so actually not too bad. Intake temps are all right. Most of the other temps are fine, which we'll go out and see once we're out in the shed. But let me go out there and then talk about what the game plan is. So we'll be right back once we get out in the shed. Alrighty, we are out in the shed. You can see exhaust side temps 97, 99. Intake side 82. Not too bad. Decent amount of airflow coming through here. But what today's game plan is going to be is these fans here. I'm going to take them and flip them on the backside. A few people have suggested doing that, say they work better that way with these cases. Apparently it creates a pocket of heat in there. So I do have like a couple cards that are getting a little warm. So I'm going to give that a try, see how that works. And we'll be right back. And process is about halfway there. It's not just as simple unscrew these and screw them on the other side, because when the cards are installed, they're blocking where they get attached. So I had to remove a couple of the cards, and then plus they will give me more room for routing the wires and all that stuff too. And it looks like you can only do 3 of them probably. So this guy will probably stay here, and then these 3 will go here, here, and here, and bend out, sucking the area and pulling it that way. So we're going to give that a whirl and see how that goes. Alrighty, fans are flipped around. The foam is back in. And on the outside here. Time to put the lid on and fire it back up. Fire it back up. He's running, booting up in the MMPOS. Definitely more hot air flowing out of there, that's for sure. So let's go back inside and we'll hop on the computer and see what the temps look like. Probably give it a few minutes to run, just get her up to temperatures. And so what we're looking at right now, 95 on the exhaust side, got 92 there. Intake creeped up to 84. So we'll check on that and see how that's looking once we let it run for a few minutes. Rescue back here in the house, and MMPOS is fired up. Does not look like that was a success, because now I have multiple cards over 70 degrees. So that's not working out well. That is definitely worse. So I'm going to have to swap them puppies back around, which was kind of the pain in the ass. Because you have to pull the grills off because they're mounted and whatnot, and pull some cards out, and yeah, that was kind of a pain in the ass. And it definitely did not work, because now there's multiple. You can see 1, 2. This was the problem child before, because that's the one that's downclocked. All these other cards were in the 60s, but now these guys are all up in the 70s. So yeah, no bueno. That didn't work. Now I have to go back out and get some more swamp ass and switch them back around and get this rig turned off. So we're going to do that right now, because this rig hasn't been on. Uptime has only been 6 minutes, and they're already getting that hot. And it's 79 degrees outside. Ambient temperatures on the exhaust side. That is looking like 99. So the exhaust side temps are the same as before. As you can see. So yeah, we're gonna go outside and shut her down and put them back the way it was. Maybe I could just get away with doing the top fan screws instead of doing all four. I'm gonna try that because I only put the top fan screws on the back side of it, just because they felt pretty stable. So one thing that might work better is intake and exhaust fans on the case. That might help, but definitely having the fans on the back side of the case definitely made them hotter. So now, yeah, these are all getting 77. These are starting to cook, so we're gonna shut her down. So we're gonna swap them back around, and we'll be right back. Consider that one a failure. Alrighty, we're back in the house now after swapping the fans back around to the way they originally were. And here are some of the results. I'll go jump into here. It's been up 4 minutes, so it's still got about 2 minutes to go. But as you can see, yeah, we still got temps in the 60s, but not all of them in the 70s like they were before. So that is much better. I think maybe the ideal solution might be put 3 fans in the back too. So I might look into picking up 3 more of those fans, and because there is an open 6-pin that I could use to get one of those little adapter things already with the little 3 plugs for the fans. I'll see if I can find one of them anywhere, and maybe have intake and exhaust fans do push and pull. See if that helps. But so far, I also paid a little bit more attention to where the wires were, so they weren't blocking as much. But yeah, see, this guy's creeping back up into the 70s again. So still getting a little warm, but not super horrendous. A lot of the cars are doing decent, but I could down tune the clocks and get the power limit down as well, just to reduce the heat. Because the 3080s are getting a little warm as well. They're up to like 65. But these guys are hashing away at on Rigel Miner 1.17.4, 339, 342, 332, 340. So they're cranking away. I could get them a little more efficient, using a little bit less power, but I mean that's it's pretty damn good. As far as hash rates and stuff go, 3070s. These guys are cranking along. 268, 269. There's a stinker at 256. 1605 lock core, 275, the 1300 memory offset, and I believe it was 6001 locked memory clock. That's not right. That's probably 120, I guess. But watts are in the 120s-ish. Are they the most efficient? No, but they're still pretty efficient for the good hash rate that you're getting. See, 3060 Ti's. These guys are cranking away at 213, 211, 210, 212. Right around 102 to 111 watts. So that's pretty damn good too, I would think. And what else we got on there? 2080 Ti's. Some of the more recent updates to Rigel Miner did help these. They have gotten better, but they're still not great. So they're like, you see, 150s, 160s, 110s, 120s. As far as watts goes, 2070s. They're over 100 kilohash. 85 to 90 watts, somewhere around there. Not too shabby. So these are up around 73 we got as a high temp. Still think that card could probably use the paste job, and maybe that one and that one. But I'll let them go for a little bit and see how they do, and see how temps go. I'll try maybe even adding some exhaust fans as well, and see if that helps them out a little bit. Just because we are getting to the summer months, so we'll be getting worse as far as temps goes. So it is currently, it's 79 degrees right now. It's humid as shit out though. I'll sweat my ass off in the shed there, just swapping fans around. It was so damn hot. But it was 85 to 90 degrees in the shed, somewhere in there. Exhaust temps are probably right around the high 90s, probably 99 again, close to 100. $97. Kind of hard to see with the reflection, but 97 degrees as far as exhaust temps, and that's at the probe that's hanging a couple feet from the top. So, but overall, not bad. Maybe I'll just down tune that a little bit more and reduce the power usage a little bit. So, well, not too terrible. I'll just keep an eye on it. So, and I still do have those 2 rigs on Hive 1660 Ti's. Let's see what this recent update is. I'm not going to do that one. 76, 75, 78 at mid 50s to 60 watts. And these guys are running at 90 core offset, locked clock at 1605, memory offset of 800. And 3070 Ti. Some of the recent updates to Rigel Miner did help these guys as well too. They're up to 268, 250s, 270s, right around the 155, 160 watt range. Memory offset at 1300. Yeah, just memory. I don't have a locked memory clock in this one, so 275, 1605, and 1300 memory offset. So they're not doing too shabby. Because it's still mining Zell. Don't need to swap it into Neox anymore, because I did, if you've seen my previous video, I got the second Neox node up and running on Saturday. I received my first payout already the other day. Second one should be coming sometime tomorrow morning, around there. I think I have about Node Orbit did an update and actually show you your rank as far as where your payouts are going to be. So looks like it's pretty accurate, because I think they tried it before and it wasn't the greatest, and then they took it away, and then now they have to show your rank as far as that goes, and what your approximate time for a payout, because it's round robin style, just like Flux nodes are, and so you'll get your payouts that way. So overall, still hanging around the 70 degrees there, so 70, 74 degrees. So that's on the warmer side than I would like, but like I said, I'll probably get some fans to put it in the back of the server cases to see if that helps do push and pull, and see if that works out better. If not, I can always just down tune the power on them, and just so they're using a little bit less power and run a little bit cooler, and repaste them. So, but I'm gonna try putting off repasting them as long as I can, because I hate repasting cards. So, doing the copper plates in these 3080s was a pain in the ass. So, although not a whole lot to take off these, I would think. So they should be a lot easier to do. So it probably wouldn't hurt. But that'll be another project for the future. I do have some time coming off work up here in about 2 weeks. So a little less than 2 weeks. So Monday and Tuesday, like the 17th, 18th, somewhere around there. So maybe I'll do it then. But I'm going to try to do a live stream on Sunday. Might go out in the motorcycle, get some two-wheel therapy. It just depends on what the weather's looking like. Right now, it looks like it's going to be decent. But I'll try to do a live stream and see if we could give this guy away. So I could finally get it off my computer desk and ship it out to somebody in the U.S. or Canada. But I'll do that announcement. Probably posted it sometime on Saturday when I find out for sure if I'm definitely going to do it or not, whether I'm going to go out for some wind therapy. But until then, we'll catch you later. Have a good one.